I've lived in Jamesburg my whole life. My family's been here since the 1850s, and for me, community is sort of a way of life. It's not just a place where you live, it's a place where you call home. Part of what's made living in Jamesburg something that's so special to me is everybody who lives here. It's not just the people who have been generational families like mine. It's been the people who I've gone to school with, the people that I've grown up alongside, and all the different organizations that I've been a part of. You have to look out for your neighbors and look out for your community, and that also means getting involved and lending a hand. I've been fortunate enough to serve on the council for a term and to serve as its council president for the last two. I think that has given me an experience not just about how our town works, but also how it can do better. I'm running for mayor because I believe that Jamesburg deserves leadership that listens, leads with integrity, and fights for real progress. This is my hometown, and I'm committed to building a local government that works harder, sets higher standards, and leads with a new energy and vision, not just for today, but for the future of our community too.
Thomas was the best running mate when we ran for council last time, and I really am excited we're doing it again. I have never met someone who is so smart and can research anything and has every idea imaginable, and he's someone that is truly dependable.
Thomas just loves the community. He's done tons of things with the community. All the years he's been there, he's shown wisdom above his years. He's, again, always making those long-term decisions, right? Even if he gets a hard time about it later, he really truly cares.
I've been involved in the community since I was in middle school, when I got involved in our school plays and was directing some shows with my classmates, and we would raise money every year for different causes and charities. We raised money for the Historical Association, for the First Aid Squad, and a couple local charities, and then got involved in the town in a wider way and cleaning up our communities with the Green Team, going down each year doing spring cleanups. Then when I was 17 years old, I joined the Board of Trustees at Jamesburg Public Library, and that was a really amazing experience for me. I was able to lead a comprehensive revitalization and renovation project for our building. Now we have new facilities, a great staff, a lot of ongoing community programs that are well attended, and it's a real space for the community to come together now.
Thomas is excellent at navigating the different personalities and different organizations throughout the town, whether it's negotiating union contracts or just having personal conversations with different employees and residents. I know a lot of people say he's young, and I think it's exactly what we need. I think that being young is an advantage more than a disadvantage, and he will do whatever it takes to get the job done.
Thomas Emens, I believe, is the mayor that this town needs. He proved me wrong after my skepticism for a 19-year-old to be running for town council. I was unsure if he'd be able to handle college and the level of scrutiny and the hard work ahead of him as a council member. But he has proved me wrong. Anyone that's been adulting for a long time is always naysaying on the younger kids and the younger generations. But he's moved forward, he's gone to Washington, he's worked hard for our town, he's always finding ways to bring good to the town, whether it's through grants or activities or events.
During my time on the council as the council president, I've gone down to Washington, D.C., met with our congresswoman and her office, and raised a lot of the needs that we have. Building up those partnerships at the state and federal level is really important. When our police department was displaced by Hurricane Ida, they were forced to go over to the First Aid building for a time. And thankfully, after we went down to Trenton, I went down there advocating for what our needs were to get the facilities renovated. Our state representatives were very responsive to our needs, and we were able to get over $500,000 to bring the police department back to 131 Prineville.
He's been here. Jamesburg is his home. Jamesburg is always going to be his home. And he gives us hope for the generation that's below our generation.
He legitimately cares. He's, grew up here, and he feels the full responsibility of the town and shows it. So
our community is something that matters. Love of our community matters, and thinking about where our community is going to be in 10, 20, 30 years from now also matters. This is about building a Jamesburg that lives up to its fullest potential without losing what makes it special. We need to lead with higher standards and make sure that our departments and our town as a whole work as hard as the people who live here. We can't do that if we're giving the store away in contract negotiations. We can't do that if we're not thinking about long-term fiscal health and sustainability, and also quality of life. We see a town that has a vibrant downtown area with a thriving business community. We see a town that has many community events that are well attended by the community. I see us as being a real restaurant destination, being a real draw in southern Middlesex County for our food, our culture, and our history. That's what we're working to deliver for all the residents of Jamesburg. Whether you're Democrat, Republican, or Independent, we're going to work just as hard for you because our town needs leaders who will fight for real progress.